again. Kai Furlong back again. I'm going to continue with the estimating questions, so the training videos for TAFE Illawarra. Mate, we're going to look at brickwork now. So when you're measuring on site, do you use unit rates?
We do use unit rates for brickwork, yes. So
Okay.
In our quoting tool we'll have a spreadsheet. We'll have all the items that make up the quantities of 1,000 bricks. So we'll have the...
You work to 1,000?
Yeah, work to 1,000. So we have the bricklaying rates for 1,000, the bricks per 1,000, and then the sand, cement, and then the auxiliary items like the tyres and flashings and things like that. And then that makes up a unit rate. So that's always in the quoting tool. So generally when we're doing a calculation for our quote, if it comes to 16,000 bricks, we just put the unit of 16 in.
Yep.
But we are always checking that that unit rate is correct. So every couple of jobs that we're quoting, we're going back to the suppliers, making sure our prices are current, just to make sure that we're being accurate.
Okay, that's excellent. What about scaffolding with your unit rates? So if you're going up first floor levels and so forth.
Yeah, scaffolding, you can use unit rates. It's always hard with the time factor with that because scaffolding is not just a square metre rate. They don't charge at square metre rates, they charge at square metre rates per month.
Yep.
And so the timing is always a little bit hard. You'll find the odd scaffolder that will guarantee a price for a whole job.
Will you keep that as a separate item rather than have it on the bricklayer's unit rate?
Yeah, scaffolding is always
That'll just be a separate item and then the bricklayers can use it to suit,
yeah? Yeah, absolutely, because there's so many, pretty much all the trades use the scaffolding on the job.
Okay, and then with your subbies involved, they would normally just give their labour rate?
That's right, yeah. Oh, for the scaffolding you mean?
No, sorry, I've just jumped over for the bricklayers.
Oh, okay, for the bricklayers. Yeah, those bricklayers will be using a unit rate of dollars per 1,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll just quickly go on to carpenters. Do you use unit rates for carpentry?
Depending on what we're building, generally we do some fairly high-end architectural jobs, and for those we just can't use unit rates. If we're doing a standard two-storey brick veneer house or brick or frame and clad, we do use unit rates. We'll get carpenters to quote the job. And that does sort of take a few variables out for us. It's always more motivating for the carpenters too to have prices they're working to. They
get stuck in and make a profit.
Yeah, they tend to look if there's a bit of a profit, a bit of a carrot there for them. They tend to work harder and faster, and that's great for them and for us.
Yeah.
So.
What about skirting, architrave, finishing?
Yeah,
items?
fix out. We will actually sub that out on a price. Yep. So we'll have one of our carpentry teams quote that, and they will stick to the quote. So, which is always good.
Kai Furlong, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Good on you, mate.